Cancer, welcome into your reading. My name is Angie and this is Intuitive Tarot. So if you've clicked on this reading, there's definitely a message for you here today. So let's tap in and see what Spirit has for you guys. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please bring us messages through of love, light and clarity for Cancer Collective and protect us from any unwanted forces at this time. So today is the 23rd of April 2026, and as I always say, whenever you click on this reading, there's something here for you. All my readings are timeless, but yeah, if it's not the day of recording that you see it, there's definitely something here if it turn up on your timeline. So let's have a look, Cancer. What's happening with you guys? What's going on with you today? I feel a kind of energy of having trouble. You're having trouble focusing on something. Yeah, balance. This is funny. This could come out. Two of Pentacles. You're currently feeling unbalanced for sure. But you're having to juggle your priorities as well. Comes through with that card. Two of Pentacles. Let's see what else is going on here in the current energy for Cancer, please, Spirit. You can't focus. There's a lot of distractions. Lots of things occupying your head, like you don't know where to put it. Page of Wands. There's a determination here, though. With the Page of Wands, it could be messengers come to you, or coming to you in the present. Fire sign may be significant with the Wands energy there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Three of Cups, and what you need to focus on. You guys need to focus on having a good time. You got to let your hair down and release some tension, like quite literally. This is coming across very strong. Run around with your bare feet outside to get grounded as well. Look at these people with no shoes on. But yeah, you need to let your hair down, let loose a bit, shake some energy out, do a workout, do a jog, do a big brisk walk along the seashore, something, shake it up, but celebrate as well. Always, this is always about a card of celebration. Go and have fun, bring yourself on a date, meet up with people that you really enjoy their company and you light each other up. Judgment card in the recent past. Wow, you guys, you answered the call here, some kind. Card number 20, the second last card in the tarot, was the Judgment card. This is Four of Wands. This is your sporting energy at the moment, so there's a happy family zone here. 1111 might mean something, but this is like a success that you've had recently. Maybe it was declared that you succeeded in something there at present. It's like the call was made and then you're walking through the checkpoint here. So this is a happily ever after card. Can be a card of marriage as well. Let's see what's going on in the near future. What's coming up for Cancer Collective? Thank you, Spirit. A lot wants to jump out. We'll take that Five of Swords. This is arguments and conflicts. People saying not nice things to each other. Air energy. And the Six of Pentacles is in guidance from Spirit. This talks about balance big time with this scales here. Equal give and take, though, is the message from the Six of Pentacles. What's your energy around you guys or supporting you at this time? In your environment, maybe? Yeah, there's the Queen of Wands, another fire energy there. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. And this is somebody ambitious, very protected by Spirit and very led by Spirit, which I know you guys are. Very intuitive as well. The Queen of Wands follows the fire within her belly, follows her instincts and goes after things she wants. So again, it doesn't have to be a female fire sign or anything around you. It's male or female fire sign. The Devil is in your hopes and fears. And this speaks to, I have to cover them up a bit here. This speaks to temptation. You're worried about being tempted into maybe bad thought patterns, bad people that you associated with. Like I'm saying bad people, just unhealthy, of course. People in your circle that you could be drawn back into something that you don't want to do. He's got his hand up there, the Devil. He's like, stop. I don't know, but yeah, it's Capricorn energy there with that. I'm going to cover up some of the boobies with the Queen of Wands. I don't know, does she mind? I hope she doesn't mind. So what have we got in our potential outcome, Spirit, for this Cancer collective today? What's in the potential outcome for Cancer? Wow, this one for sure. The Knight of Swords, this is great. Air energy, and the Queen of Cups at the back of the deck. So Queen of Cups is a motherly energy. It's very much like the head of the household, very nurturing and loving, very emotionally stable. Yeah, maybe there's somebody in your life that you regard as a kind of the nurturer, you know, the mama or the parental kind of guardian figure in your life, and yeah, you're feeling like this emotional stability yourself and very connected, and that you want to nurture things at this time. You want to give your love, and sometimes this is about becoming a parent as well, come through with that. So in your potential outcome here, the Knight of Swords, this is just fast movement, communication coming in very quickly. So guys, we're going to have to go around the table again, and we'll continue on with this deck, will I? Spirit. Will I get another deck? I think I get another deck. Okay. I'm going to go to another very full of illustrations, this deck as well. This is the Everyday Witch, so we'll give it a shuffle up, Cancer, and we'll see what's coming through for you guys, what you need to focus on, what's going on in this reading for you today. So while I'm shuffling, I'll just tell you one more reminder from me about this new platform, or new channel I started in the last 2 weeks, and it's for people that are in active addiction and that want to get into recovery, and those who are in recovery from addictions of any kind. I'm currently in an AA recovery program since last October after coming back from a relapse, and I've been guided since by Spirit to bring forward messages on a daily basis for this collective in recovery, and it's called Recover Me, so do look that up. The description box below has a link for that channel, and if you know of anybody as well, it would be really brilliant. I'd so appreciate it if you could pass on the details to them, just as another kind of string to your bow in your recovery process to help you along your journey. And it helps me as well connect in with you guys. Like, they're becoming more and more every day that I connect in. So let's see. We clarify these cards for you now, get more out of them. Okay, Cancer. So 2 of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. So this is like juggling priorities, and then a message coming in from somebody. Like I said, it might be a fire sign, but it's definitely something like an opportunity you really want to pursue, and this is kind of you going forward with it, following the call here. I don't know, the world is hard to get to clarify, and an Emperor at the back of the deck. Wow, this is a leader for sure. That guy there, the Page of Wands, just reminded me of a leadership, you know, somebody standing proud holding that wand there. He just looks like he's going to pursue something, and maybe it's heading towards feeding your, with the number 4 on the Emperor card there, it talks about feeding your security, where you feel at home. It's, yeah, something you want to chase that's going to make you feel like this is your home. The Emperor is Aries energy, may or may not be significant, but the energy of the Emperor card, male or female again, this is somebody who's the boss, you know, bossing up, and stands up for their beliefs, stands by their boundaries, you know. They have a plan here, and they're, you know, pursuing it. So it could be a boss at work, a boss in any scenario, family, home, whatever that is for you. That's, you know, maybe it's you bossing up at this time, Cancer, and I think it's no harm. You're taking charge of your own situation here, and you want that feeling of stability and security is what you're after there, if this is you. So 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands in the World. This is just telling me, you know, you're juggling maybe at the moment. Emotions could have been troublesome as well around you, and that's definitely confirmed with what's coming towards you with your 5 of Swords. It's like a difficult place. This person is trying to take time out here away from those turbulent waves. You can see the boats are hopping up and down and the water is wild. And during that time, focus on gaining balance with the responsibilities that they have. maybe pulling away from the emotional side of things and trying to focus on things in the earthly realm, if you know what I mean. You know, like your work, your hobbies, your connections, your home. It can be anything like that. And yeah, pursuing then a passion of yours. So this page of wands is telling me, and it's something that's going to give you such freedom. There's the World card. It talks about completion, like there's an end to this sort of trouble and strife, and you're free and you're taking off. So the World always talks about completion, but it's also, you know, an ignition switch for to start something new. Once you close something out, unfortunately, we start something new again. It's fortunate though, because yeah, when you have the Emperor here, it's like you're ready to be the king of your own castle or queen, whatever, you know, gender you are. You want to be the master of your own new world. So this is gorgeous, our mistress. So 3 of Cups, let's see what we have for the 3 of Cups. This is great. It's a card of celebration, and here it is being clarified by another card that looks like celebration. And there's your Page of Wands again. Look at these repeaters. This is why I was guided to get the second deck. Somebody here is pursuing a passion of theirs. Or could be somebody coming towards you with news or something that you want to join them for, and it's going to set you free, you know, this thing that you're starting now. And like you're feeling this energy at the moment, and this is very, you know, it's your present situation here. And then what you need to focus on is celebration and more celebration. And the Judgment card has repeated itself. And this is much more of a free looking image. Judgment in the recent past talks about resurrection, the Judgment card. It talks about awakening, a wake-up call, you know, declaring a winner at the end. Like, it's very much a checkpoint kind of, you know, card. Judgment has been passed. You have awoken, you know. So in this regard then, we've got the 3 of Cups, celebrating with others. And this is all, you know, very much about the freedom of that as well, that you're dancing to your own tune, you're doing things uniquely your own way. Cancer is coming through there, which I think is absolutely beautiful. And it's like that, you see this path here, the Page of Wands is on. Yeah, it's like she skipped on down ahead, she's gone, and maybe there's somebody following you. There's a lot of spirit animals on this trail as well, and you're feeling so in your own groove. You know, when you do gather with people, if you focus on that, and you will be feeling this sense of freedom, that you're, you know, massive sense of accomplishment, and maybe ascension is part of it, or awakening. A lot of you are in tune spiritually, so yeah, I've no doubt in my mind that's what's going on with you guys. So yeah, you're feeling elevated and very supported. So what have we got now in the recent past for our Judgment card? Clarify the Judgment card here for this collective. Can you believe it? The exact same cards. Look at this. Judgment clarified by the 3 of Cups. What you need to focus on, the 3 of Cups clarified by the Judgment card. You can't make it up. 78 cards in each deck, guys, you know. This is the second deck. What are the chances, huh? I don't know. Yeah, it's the same message. You need to celebrate something. You've had success here. You know what it is for yourselves. It'll resonate differently for each of you because you are a large collective, Cancer. But I'm feeling like you're giddy, you know. When I tapped in, it was like you can't wait to get going. And that's kind of this energy right here as well. It's like you're juggling things. There's a bit of impatience, you know. He's on one foot. He's like shifting his weight, sort of impatient. And then the Page of Wands, there's an excitement here. You have the backing for to change your world here from somebody else. There's people here around you that want to support you on this emotional ascension of yours, spiritual ascension, or just, you know, following your passions. And it's like you're doing something. The feeling I'm getting and the message from Spirit here that I'm downloading is that you're finally pursuing something for you, which is absolutely beautiful. 4 of Wands in the energy supporting you. So this is feeling like at home, feeling like, you know, you're very supported, that you have a community around you that supports you. Could be these friends or community or family members, sisters, brothers, anything, work colleagues even, wherever you have your soul tribe, this is them and they are supporting you. You're very backed by, in the 3D at the moment, Cancer, to pursue this new dream of yours. Following that fire for sure. I love this. Look at the moon. Oh gorgeous. This is a card of Pisces, may or may not be significant, and we have Temperance at the back of the deck. So Temperance again is about balance. You can see this lady trying to balance in this yoga pose. So it is about, blending energies and also creating balance, not to take things too much to excess. You can see the tempting buns, like we did have a devil here talking about temptation. Tempting sticky buns and tempting drinks. That looks like a gin and tonic or something. And then the healthier stuff over here, like the glass of water and the carrots and the book. And this is like electronics and alcohol and sweet things. So that's really standing out to me, and it never did before. But yeah, trying to create balance is coming through big time. Sagittarius energy, the Temperance card. Yeah, this is great. So there's balance here as well, of course, in this Four of Wands, 2 on each side, 11, might mean something to you guys. Yeah, and this is what's happening at the moment. You've been doing a lot of reflection. I feel like the moon is a healing energy, like the star, I take it the same sort of thing, but it's a very, watery sort of an energy as well, that's just healing in those waters for you. And in reflection, it talks about things that are hidden. And it's like no longer are you standing in what you perceived yourself as to be was this, little domestic cat and can't fight for itself. But in fact, you're balancing between the two of those, especially with all this balance energy. It's yin and yang, the wild beast and the domestic cat. But it's about time you started to see that fierce reflection in the mirror of yourself, rather than seeing yourself as somebody really fragile. Someone needed to hear that, or someone that doesn't have the strength. That's brilliant. I love when that comes through like that. So let's see, we have to move on here. The cards are everywhere, lads. I'm a bit messed up. You feeling a bit scattered though at the moment as well, I'm thinking. So 5 of Swords is the next card here. This is near future. What's coming towards you, Cancer? What is this 5 of Swords? Cancer. I'll find the 5 of Swords for Cancer Collective today, Spirit. 2 of Pentacles, same thing again. This is so gas. Everything's so synchronous. You've got another 2 of Pentacles. Looks a bit more balanced though. She's got her feet, planted here, and he does not in the present. So in the future, you're definitely going to become more balanced. Got the Wheel of Fortune here. This is a karmic wheel turning in your favour. Luckiest card in the deck. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. It's like you're the master of your own destiny, or, that's kind of how it comes across there from Spirit. So yeah, you're going to be coming away from the likes of these conflicts. This has been something that you've been facing, where there's bickering going on, maybe in your living environment, work environment, can be anywhere. But you're sick of the fights and the angry words exchanged, the bitchiness. I hate to say it, but like men can be just as bad for the bitchiness as females can be, and it does go on, like no doubt in my mind. Backstabbing kind of coming through there with that, and it's like being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. It's like the war is over. You're putting down these tools, or at least cleaning up after it. So that might be some of you having to clean up the mess after rows, after harsh words are exchanged. Maybe 2 people had to be, walked away from. This is you getting your swords and you're heading off. You're done with the war, and so is everybody else. So this is coming towards you. I'm glad to see it's more representative in this image of it's over, like, rather than you being in the thick of it. But yeah, you're kind of taking charge of a situation here, Cancer, for sure, and it is bringing in this 2 of Pentacles, which is balance. And learning to balance things financially maybe as well could be involved, because there is Pentacle energy. It talks about earth signs as well, the Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, this is good, material balance. Whatever it is in your material world, like sharing and accommodation with somebody, maybe there's tension in the house and this is coming to an end, and you're coming back to a place where you feel grounded again in that earth energy. You've done some reflection here on things that have been going on. You've been doing it at the moment, and it is regarding your stability and your home with this card with the 4 of Wands. Number 4 talks about your stability and your security, So let's move on. What have we got here as your guidance from Spirit today? We have the Six of Pentacles. What do we have to clarify this, Spirit? Please show us clearly. What does Cancer need to know about this Six of Pentacles today? And it's the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And this is the marriage card again. Happy family card. Five Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. We don't want that. You know. And it's such a contrast, like when you're going from the Five of Pentacles, feeling left outside in the cold, that you've been neglected, that you've been, you know, thrown out of your home there, as it says in this one. And then this is you sitting in your actual, this is your own place, you know, that's you with your counterpart. This is a happy families card. You're really abundant. You have everything in 3D you could possibly want, you know. Security, safety is really coming through with that. This is gorgeous. And when it's clarifying this Six of Pentacles, it's like giving to those who are worthy of your energy. And I don't mean money now, I mean energy. It can be anything. When the energy is referred to as the Pentacles energy, earth energy, in other words, is your time, is your physical energy, plus you know, your money, anything at all in the earthly world. But just reciprocity is what you need to lean into, where people all chip in. You know, I feel like there's a cooperation thing going on in that energy as well, and that's your guidance from Spirit, to focus on the cooperative people around you, or energies around you, and feed them as they feed you, you know. Continue to do that, and this is where you'll wind up. You know, your Ten of Pentacles is your focus, and it is that thing of security and stability, like we've been talking about since the beginning here. And that card number 4, your Happy Families card as well. So yeah, lots of marriage cards on the table here, you guys. It might be something about setting up a home, you know. You're fired up to achieve this happy home vibe, you know. So Queen of Wands and the energy surrounding you. What have we got to clarify this Queen of Wands for the Cancer Collective today? Where is that clarifier card? Come on, Spirit. Queen of Wands. What do you have to say about the Queen of Wands for Cancer Collective? Oh, so many ones to pop out. It's like there's a massive excitement. Queen of Wands, I think, is definitely you. Kind of, you're very excited, you know. This Queen of Wands is really excited, ambitious, driven. Just can't wait to get it going, you know. And the Two of Cups is your clarifier. This is so great. Seven of Wands, feeling you have to defend yourself at the moment, maybe preserve your energy. Yeah, a lot of people and a lot of responsibilities are pulling out of you at the moment, so you might be struggling with protecting your peace here, so you can get on with things, because you're busy as it is. So Queen of Wands, very excited energy, and it's like this Queen of Wands, male or female again, it's just that drive and ambition. And it's to create a union for you and a soulmate, I feel. Now, it can be either romantic, which it doesn't have to be, or it could be any kind of friendship, any kind of connection. It can also be setting up a business, believe it or not, which is the opposite end of the spectrum to what you're seeing here in the card. But it does talk of that, Two of Cups. It's blending two energies, you know, together to create a business, to create something in the real world, as well as but it's just you're on the same wavelength, you know what I mean. So following your ambition here is going to lead to this union, is what I see, which is what you're after. And it could be, like I said, business, family, friendship, or obviously a lover's connection. So there might be a fire sign you're connected to as well, or that you have in mind. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here with that Queen of Wands, and again, male or female. So we need to know more about that Devil card and your hopes or fears. What is this? Is this addictions? Or is it bad habits or temptation? Or could be so many things, the Devil energy coming at you. But it's in your hopes or fears. Obviously we're all worried about being tempted down the wrong path and all the rest that goes with it. That card really wanted to say hello. The Devil is clarified, guys, by the Devil. Okay, listen up. This is Spirit literally banging on the floor. You need to be so careful of bad influences in your life, temptations. Like this thing here of tempting the poor children Don't be doing that. If that's what you're doing, is blackmailing your own kids. I hope not. It's the Queen of Swords at the back of the deck, and this person stands for a boundaries. This is good to see. It's both of these being devil energies, guys. My hands have started to sweat like crazy. There's a rush of heat coming on me now out of nowhere. The vibes are very high here. Spirit really wants you to pay attention to this double devil energy here. It's Capricorn energy, isn't it? Yeah. Queen of Swords. This person speaks the truth. She's not afraid to speak her mind. And again, it's male or female. I think you're going to have to be very cold and blunt with someone, or with yourself if you want. It can be with either, of course. But it's in regards to this temptation. Like I did say, it could be a bad connection, a connection that you have that does not, if anything, it burns your soul. Look at this fella with the big flame at the end of that torch. Don't be tempted by excessive. Yeah, but this scales here, the Libra thing, it talks about, not being balanced. Gambling is coming through with that as well. So it could be gambling addiction here, alcohol, drugs, of course. Bad thought patterns getting the better of you. But it is that temptation of, trying to take the easy way out as well is another thing that can be very bad for us, very tempting as well. And the kids thing there is coming through, it's like a short-term bribery for a short-term win. Like, they're going to have their ice cream and their money there if they take it, but what's going to be the price later on is very much the message here from Spirit, to really consider that. Look at that volcano, it's smoking, and that's like the last visit he paid to somebody. They're still burned out from it, they've been destroyed, or you know what I'm on about. I think you have that message loud and clear. But you also have this Queen of Swords. There might be somebody in your energy that is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I was just talking about the Libra energy here with the scales. And that person knows about balance, equality and justice comes through here. But I think, in fairness to yourself, you need to maybe isolate, be cold, and deliver that cold, harsh message. It'll have to come out blunt, but people who love you and know you, they're not thinking of you as disposable. And when you put your foot down like that and say, no, I'm doing this for me, which the Queen of Swords is very capable of doing, she says, she's to the point, literally, with the point on that sword. And at the same time, people don't take her as a cold person. She is a queen. She's got that motherly thing, and you, Cancer, are a very nurturing sign. You're so loving, but sometimes you need to stand up for yourself. This is about setting boundaries and sticking with them big time with these two devils coming in. There's a lot of swords going on in this reading, this side of the reading, since the middle point here forward. This is the challenge here. That Five of Swords. Then you've these temptations here. This is obstacles and challenges as well, that devil energy speaks of. So other than that, you're such a giving, look at, you're so giving of your heart. Three of Cups coming up twice. So much to celebrate. You want connection, you want a feeling of home in your world, but you're going to have to pay a price for it, and the price is going to have to be to sacrifice this devil energy. And I don't think it's much of a sacrifice, because for, like I said, a feeling of a short win or a short feeling of escapism, it's going to cause, it's only a short-term win, short-term feeling. It's nothing that's sustainable or long-term. And this Queen of Swords really wants you to listen to her, and if you don't listen to me, listen to her, and she's got this giant cloak of protection about her as well. It's very golden, very sticking out to me. She's trying to defend you and protect you here by telling you, the warning here. Now is the time to put your feet down and stand up for yourself. Escapism isn't the way to go. It's a softer way. So you've got the Knight of Swords there then, and your potential outcome, and we're going to have to clarify that one to get your potential outcome. Cancer, this has been a very Very powerful reading today. I think there's a lot going on for you. You've just come through something big, but you're having a great time at the moment. And the problem is, with all this celebration with friends and gathering with people, there will be energies out there that'll tempt us all. I mean, this is our lives. This is the way it goes, isn't it? It's about doing the next right thing rather than pull down any tempting, winding road we find. So yeah, Page of Wands is at the start, but I thought there was an Ace there as well. Ace of Wands at the back of the deck. This is, to me, is saying you're going to find inspiration to pursue this Page of Wands thing that's going on here, going out into the world to expand yourself. If it doesn't bring you expansion, or it doesn't have the potential to allow expansion in your world, Cancer, and you don't see anything other than expansion, have a look at that and rethink it, because I think you're going to have a moment of realization and illumination that there's something you can do in the arts, creative, maybe writing, travelling, even coming through with that map, music, working with animals came through there from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And also being in balance, something that's going to balance your ass out, because I'm looking at this cat's black and white face. It's giving me that yin and yang. I know, I take it for where I see it, and when an eye is drawn, I can't ignore things like that. But I think you have the strength here for this. Here's her lovely stripy stockings again. Temperance card again. Balance again. Balance, balance, balance. How many times have we seen that 2 of Pentacles? And the Temperance is back again. We had it at the back of the deck. The Knight of Swords is fast moving energy. You're quickly going to come to this thing, and look at these addictions again on the table. Choosing a book over electronics, water over wine, and healthy food over the sweet stuff. Like, it's all here for you, Cancer. Couldn't be more obvious. And it's like, this is a lifestyle change, but it's also going to, she's one eye open here as well. It's giving you insight into what you want to pepper your life with. Really nice pockets of joy and beauty and health and healing, or these desperate pockets of desperation, feeling you're having to escape all the time, or having this balance where you're feeling serene. So that's your reading, and it was really, really beautiful. Very, very strong energies coming through there for you guys. I think you're balancing your time on your own, though, with your time socially, and it's more social you're getting now, which is lovely. So, with that, discernment has to come into it, I suppose, isn't it? So, Cancer, I'm going to get you one of these beautiful wild unknown animal spirit cards, and I've already shuffled the deck. So let's tap in. Spirit, show us what Cancer wants to see today for their extra little bit of guidance from this wild unknown animal spirit oracle deck. It's so beautiful, you guys. It's really gorgeous. So one more card to close this out. Fox Spirit. Guys, look at this guy. He's lit up like the sun. I just love it. So we'll read from the book here and find out the meaning of your spirit animal. Fox Spirit. Let's have a look. Fox. Smart, strong, partner or mate, wise teacher. So it says smart, bubbles, strong partner or mate, and a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away, like this temptation here. Escapism we spoke about. So when in balance, they're magical and an ingenious teacher and monogamous. Woo. And when out of balance, they're sneaky and they're unsure of their identity. To bring into balance, partnership and connection. Guys, wow. That's all I got to say about that. I think and you get the message. Besides, I'm going to leave that there, guys. I hope this all made sense to you. And if you like the way I read and you'd like to see more, do ring that notification bell and give me a thumbs up and share, subscribe my content. And I will see you all in the next one. Namaste, Cancer. Love you all.